So yeah, again, I know a lot of people are very curious on like what my opinions are on the new Janna changes. So they changed it again. They kept a few things, like the tornado is still quite fast. There are like some new mechanics, like for example, you get this 20 healing shield power for 5 seconds, but you impair, so it's quite a bit of a list of changes. You would probably have to check on Twitter unless I just like naturally go through. I said this in my Janna skin video in the what's that? Whatever that white skin was, I forgot. Crystal, right? I said this in that video that I've been mostly playing a lot of teamfight tactics, so honestly, I'm not very up to date with League as much, and I probably won't be for forever, I guess. I'll still play League of Legends normals, but I don't think I'll be playing League of Legends ranked all that much, or at all, really. So, in terms of like what my opinions are for Janna, I mean, in short, I really like these changes, but the last time I spoke about my Janna thoughts on Twitter, a lot of people thought I was drunk, and a lot of people thought I was delusional. Everyone was like, what the hell are you talking about, Luminum? Like, these Janna changes are fucking shit! Like, why do you like these changes? But I do. I like these changes. What's that? Oh, never mind. I was like, what is that circle? That's the Kindred. Do you see my character? Like, the fuck? Thank you for the sub, vagina! As far as I couldn't hit kids to begin with, honestly. T. But yeah, I really like these Janna changes. I think they're even stronger than before. Like, I liked it before, and I like it even more now. So yeah, I won't be able to be like your Janna like player that gives you like grandmaster gameplays and all that stuff. Like, I really have been like enjoying teamfight tactics a lot more. And by the way, I got a lot of a lot of people in my comment section being like, I hate TFT, TFT's so freaking boring, and all that stuff, and it's just like, that's fine, like if you don't enjoy TFT, and it's not like I expect you to enjoy it. But I like it, and that's that. I've always believed in you should do what you enjoy. There's no point in doing something you don't enjoy, and I don't really like League of Legends ranked. It's way too taxing on my mental, like, you know, it's not very... I would say, in reality, I would have, like, fun, like, one out of 10 games. If I'm being generous, honestly. The rest of the 9 out of 10 is, like... I feel like the rest out of the 9... I don't understand this Zeri person. What is the auto tax? Like, is the auto tax a skill shot? Like, what is that? Mingun? It's my first time ever versing Zeri. Anyways, it's like, either the games are hard stomp, whether that be my team is winning, like, really hard, and the enemy team surrenders, or vice versa, where the enemy team wins really hard, and my team is just, like, left to surrender. Maybe there's really toxic people. Oh, okay, Lux Beam. Oh, there's a visual indicator. Love that. Love that. So yeah, there's a new visual indicator so your teammates can see where your tornado is going. I don't really think it's too noticeable. Like, I feel like I wish it was a bit more noticeable. Yeah, I have no idea what this Zeri person does. Anyways, like, there's a lot of toxicity. Like, it's not very fun to be called the T-slur, the T-Rani slur when I'm playing, like, League ranked, right? I've just been really enjoying TFT. It's just so much more wholesome. It's just a lot more, you know, I can just do whatever I want. Like, my fucking, character. I could have killed that, okay, the auto attack range. I actually could have killed the Seraphine. When I tornadoed her, she was one auto attack away from being dead. She wasn't using her shield. Like, I could have killed her while she was knocked up, but my auto attack range, because it's nerfed by 50 range, I wasn't expecting. I'll say I don't really know what I'm buying. It's been a while. Oh, nice. It's been because of the 50 attack range, I guess I was expecting my auto attack to hit the Seraphine. Hi Sanjay! Were you playing TFT like an hour ago? I was! And I lost! I lost 50 LP in a span of a few games. That's a love that for me. I was in that game. Oh, were you? Oh, you stole my LP, probably. No, I guess I've been... Well, I wouldn't say I'm tilted, but I definitely have not been concentrating as much as I should be. I've been, like, watching anime on the side when I really shouldn't be. But yeah, I should have killed that Seraphim, but I think the auto attack range definitely made a difference. So a lot of people were complaining on Twitter, like, how the auto attack range is, like, horrible, which is... I agree, like, I'm a bit, like, kind of wondering why nerf the auto attack range. This doesn't really make any sense. There is, however... I saw someone on Twitter saying, like, and they were being very sassy, the house. They were being very sassy. Honestly, I have no idea what that Zeri person does. Someone was like, so it was like the Janna changes on August's tweet, and some sassy person was like, have you ever thought that the auto attack range would make Janna's Frostfang procs like even harder to get? Did you ever think about like, she now can't be aggressive and then blah 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 blah. Did you ever think about like, this is a horrible change and yada 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 yada? I was like, girl, calm down. I disagree with the part where she can't get Frostfang stacks because you just have to hit them. It doesn't... So they were saying like, because you have shorter auto attack range, you will have a harder time getting Frostfang stacks. However, if you're maxing shield, you can... If you're maxing shield, you'll be having more survivability. And which means you can tank more, like you can run up to their face more. And if you can run up to their face more, you can afford to auto attack them. You can W them to slow them, because W should have like more range. I actually don't really know, because it's like, they change it from middle of your hitbox to the... from middle of their hitbox to the edge. So I don't really know if that like counteracts each other, like if Janna like actually has like a longer range on her W like in total or not. I'm not too sure. But I think in theory you should. And if you're maxing shield... Oh my god, that didn't hit. You can afford to walk up and press your auto attack. And get your Frostfang, because it doesn't matter if you do 1 damage, it doesn't matter if you do 2 damage, like, it doesn't matter if you do 1,000 damage, like, 20 gold for hitting someone is 20 gold. And you can do that if you can face tank with your shield, so... To the person who says, like, you can't stack Frostfang, but, like, that's not true, because Janna could stack Frostfang way before she was a max W thing, like... Janna, like, if anyone doesn't know, like, Janna was a shield bot in Season 2 and 3 and all. Like, she wasn't always a max W. Janna was a... Oh, did this person disconnect? So true. Oh. Yes, we need that team in the house. Maybe I'm gonna dive, I don't really know. Lovely. You know, like, I don't remember exactly which season Janna started getting W, because she had so many nerfs to her shield. Like, I can probably count like 5 to 6, 7 nerfs to her shield. That's when like people started going max W on Janna, right? But she wasn't always a max shield. She wasn't always a max W. She did begin as a max shield, and she could get Frostfang stacks quite fine. I mean, I guess it was also different time periods and not as many characters, different meta, blah blah blah, there is that, but again, you can face tank more if you max shield. For those wondering, like, should you max shield? Should you max W? Again, I don't really play it that much League, and I probably won't be touching her in rank all that much, so I don't know. I don't know if you max shield or if you max W, honestly. We like teamfight tactics. You know what? If they're gonna buff Janna, they should really buff her in teamfight tactics. Can we talk about that? Can we talk about how I really dislike Janna in teamfight tactics? I really hate her healing. I really hate her knockback in TFT. Like, I feel like it does nothing. Like, in League of Legends it's different, right? But like in TFT it's just like, girl, what am I doing with this knockback? Oh. I'm just gonna ignite so I get movement speed. Lovely. I thought we were gonna die. Yeah, you know, having this ping, maxing shield is quite nice. I'm definitely not playing optimally. I can tell that my mechanics are quite rusty from all my teamfight tactics moment. But being able to just max shields, like, it's great. I get to, you know, I just get to stand back and shield. I know some people have voiced that they don't really like the shield, like, I don't want to be a pussy. If I want to shield, I play Lulu, stuff like that. But it's like, you can still be aggressive, honestly. I would say your aggression comes from your tornadoes, especially in lane. Like, I showed in my video, in my 1 hour, 2 hour, like, Janna video on, like, the new changes. Like, you know, a lot of people would be like, oh, now that W is bad, like, you can't be aggressive anymore. But, like, you really need to land one tornado, and that's all it takes, honestly. That's all it takes for you to, like, win the fight. Bro, it's been a while since I played League. What am I buying? Does she heal a lot? Do I need an anti-heal? I don't even know. I don't even know. Been a while. Let me just get this. Oh, there was something interesting I did see. This one, this mechanic. Janna gains 20% healing shield power for 5 seconds whenever she impairs enemy champions and movement. Actually, no. Just good. I like it. It works really well with Midsone. And your ultimate. I read something on, like, Twitter, someone saying, like, your cooldown on your shield is, like, longer than 5 seconds, so, like, you're not even gonna benefit from it. But, and in the moment I agreed with that, but then now that I'm thinking about it, I was like, wait a second, you just have to tornado then your shield and you're good to go. Never mind. Your W can always, like, proc it if you get enough cooldown on your W, because it's short enough. Once you level it up and get some cooldown reduction, so I think it's good. It's the same before. Before was you get cooldown on your shield, so if you knock someone up or impair them with your W or your ultimate, whatever, the cooldown on your current E gets, your max E gets lowered by 20%. And a lot of people were saying, like, oh my god, like, I don't like this, like, we want this 20% shield, like, it gives you... sorry, we want this 20% cooldown because it, like... You know, it was skill expression and yada yada yada, like, it was so good, and let me tell you, like... if you thought that mechanic was good, I'm sorry, you failed math class. I'm sorry. Like, I went over the math on my Twitter, or you can just watch the video. I went over the math, it's really not good. That 20% like cooldown reduction mechanic was horrible. Like, mathematically, it was just... it just wasn't good. Like, you were... Like, in summary, even if you were to perfectly, like, use a W tornado and your ultimate to get, like, all the knockups and all that to lower the cooldown of your E, you would still... You would only be, like, just equal to Lulu and Karma. Like, just equal. And that's at best. At worst is, like, when you're not even able to, like, get your tornado shields off. Like, maybe you aren't in range or whatever, and, like, you're punished. Oh my god, these circles. What? There's literally 3 circles. My circle, and then the Kindred R, and then her wolf. And they all look the similar color, so like, you know what's going on. I also don't know what the hell Zeri does. But yeah, it was like it just was not good, like number-wise. Like you can just like look on my Twitter, like scroll through the timeline or watch my Janna video. What in the Seraphla? What in the Seraphla? Okay, this Janna indicator is not visually enough. Like I can't, even I can't even tell. Like I can barely. Can you tell like that's the visual indicator where the tornado's going? Like I really doubt my teammates are gonna like be able to see that and like recognize like, oh, that's my Janna tornado. Yeah, the Janna tornado is so good. Like I love it. Like you can literally be like a Leona on like no barely ultimate cooldown. And it's actually Janna's tornado that's her real strength. I don't know where people get this idea that like her W is her strongest thing and her shield is like strongest thing. Like it's her tornado. Like her tornado is a 1.25 second knockup at max, and it's spammable like 10 second or lower. Oh, they surrendered. I do want to talk more about this. It's kind of a bit of a boring game. Like Alice's knockup, Alice's Q is 1 second. Leona's ultimate is 1 second. Or is it 1.25? I think it's 1 second. Sona's ultimate is 1.5 second stun. However, that can be stopped by tenacity, like Merc-Tread's boots. Janna's tornado is 1.25 second knockup every 10 to whatever seconds. And it can't be stopped by tenacity. Like that is extremely strong. That's her strongest part about Janna, is her ability to spam that CC. You know, like Lulu's knockup is only 0.5 and it's on an ultimate, you know. Polymorph can be stopped by tenacity and single target. Honestly, I don't even know why I went on that tangent. I mean, I like the changes. I guess I'm just like more talking about like, I know that people have concerns of the Janna changes. And these are just like my like counter arguments, I guess. That game was pretty short for me to really tell like, do I feel like it's stronger than like the changes before or whatever. I guess I didn't really like the auto attack range. You know, I wish we kept that 550, but whatever. Yes, so Janna's ultimate heals, that was something I wanted to touch on. It was really, really good. So Janna's healing heals every 0.5 seconds. So like tick, tick, tick. Each time it ticks is 0.5. That was what was before. But now they made it so it's 0.25 seconds tick. So it heals the exact same amount, but it just lowers the interval. Which is really good because when you're having those clutch healing moments, those small intervals can really help and make a difference whether or not you save someone or not. So I really like that. Yeah, I guess that was about it that I wanted to talk about.